welcome to today's video. Hey guys, this is Zero at PG Zone HD, and today we're going to be opening a total of 13 items, including 10 Marvel blind boxes, 2 Play-Doh Surprise Eggs, and 1 Kid Robot Agretsuko blind box. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up the Marvel Vinylmations Series number 1 first. And the Marvel Vinylmations are definitely some of my favorite Vinylmations, and here's going to be a look at some of the different figures that you can get in Series number 1. We have 3 Series number 1s to open. We have 1 Series 2 and 1 Series 3. So for our first figure of today's video, it looks like we got Spider-Man. So, you know what's funny is I have these 2 Spider-Man eggs, I got the Spider-Man blind box, I got these 2 Spider-Mans on the front of those little small blind boxes, and I was gonna say at some point here pretty soon, I was gonna say, you know, I really hope we get a Spider-Man today, and it's the first figure that we get. Nice. Alright, so on the back, he's right there in the second row. He's definitely not the chaser or anything, but I love that Spider-Man, and he's really sticky. I don't know what it is about Vinylmations. Sometimes they sweat inside of the boxes, I guess. But alright, so moving on along, we have the second Series number 1. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. And so as you can see, this is a pretty much Marvel only video outside of the Agretsuko. So this is going to be Captain, oh, I was going to say I thought it was Captain Marvel for a minute, but this is actually Spider-Woman. So we got Spider-Man and Spider-Woman back to back. Nice. And again, what is up with this? Her ears, a lot of the Vinylmations that have the clear ears, for some reason they get sticky if they're left in the box for this long. Alright, so moving on along, there's our final Series number 1 right here. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to that Marvel Avengers movie that's coming out soon, so I definitely wanted to get this video up before that movie comes out. And for our final figure, oh man, Vision. Okay, so Vision looks a little different, but there's a look at Vision. He also has the clear ears, but his are not sticky. So something about the Spider-Man and Spider-Woman makes their ears sticky, but Vision surprisingly has very, very dry ears. So, alright, moving along, we have the little tiny Spider-Man blind box. Now, these are zipper pulls. In fact, this is the way you're supposed to look at it. But here's going to be a look at some of the different zipper pulls that you can get. There is Cyclops and War Machine down there, but if I had to pick one, you know, I know we're doing kind of a lot of Spider-Man stuff, but I really want to see this Scarlet Spider. I don't know if I've gotten that one yet. So let's see who we get in this. This is like one of the smallest figures that you can get out of a blind box. These things are so tiny. Alright, so it looks like we got War Machine, and here's going to be a close-up of War Machine. And these little things are just so tiny. So, alright, War Machine doesn't really fit in with our theme here. Let's try one more time. So we have a second chance at our Spider-Man here, Scarlet Spider. And if I can get this open, I about hit the camera. That would have been forceful enough to just knock the camera right off. Alright, so that's red, whatever it is. And we got Spider-Man. Nice. Alright, so this is the Scarlet Spider. Oh man, we're on a roll today with Spider-Mans. Alright, so let's go ahead and try the Labbit series. So here's going to be a look at some of the different Labbits. I think this is my final Marvel Labbit blind box. I've opened an entire case of these, so I think I've seen all of them. But let's see who we get today. Oh, looks like we got the Punisher. So this one, where's he at? There he is. So we got the Punisher today. And I almost forgot about his little accessory here. So there's his combat weapon. Here's a look at the back. There's a look at the bottom. And he's got the little Punisher logo right on his top there. That's a really cute figure. I like that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and try the Ultimate Spider-Man blind box next. This is kind of a hard to find blind box. It's mostly Japanese text. In fact, there you go. And it's in English on the side. And I guess, actually I said it's actually mostly English, but it's got a lot of Japanese text back here. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It's also got some Japanese text right there as well. Let's go ahead and get this opened up, see who we get. I've gotten both the Spider-Mans out of this, so it looks like we got Green Goblin. I'm going to get him put together. We'll see what he looks like. And this ended up being a really nice looking figure. So there he is on the box. He's definitely the comic book version of the Green Goblin. Green Goblin. About messed up his name. Alright, so here's a look at the back side. A lot of detail on the cape for sure. It looks like it's blowing in the wind. These look a lot like the really expensive like figures that you can get on eBay, but really cheap blind box. Alright, so next up we have a fun one. So let me turn it this way. This is like the little zipper pulls where Spider-Man's hanging upside down. There he is right there. Is the bigger version of him, the Scarlet Spider. If I had to pick one today, since we've gotten so many Spider-Mans, I've not gotten the Silver Surfer. So that's, and I also haven't gotten War Machine. Those are the two that I have not gotten out of this series, if I remember correctly. But let's see who we get today. There's going to be his stickers. So let's take a look at the stickers, see if we can guess who this is going to be. The Hulk. So we got the Hulk. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the Hulk. And is there anything in there with him? There is. There's something inside of here. So it looks like we got a stop sign, and here's going to be our green Fumi. This is normally what they're called, I think, is Fumis, but this is going to be what we're going to put together. So I'm going to get all his stickers put on, and we'll see what he looks like when I'm finished. And voila! So this is going to be my version of the Hulk, and here's a look at what you could make him look like. I did not use his little arm straps on his arms. I thought they would be just a little bit too hard to get on him, but I had a little flower there and a little radioactive symbol on the back, and I love this stop sign. It says, "Can't stop me." So that is a really nice touch for this little figure. I really like the way that turned out. That's a cool figure. Alright, so next up we have the Marvel Vinylmations. This is series number 3. Here's a look at some of the different figures. There's our Ultimate Spider-Man up in the corner. And for this one, I love these blind boxes. These are just really nicely designed. They're simple, but they look good. And here's going to be what we get out of our Series 3, if I can ever get this open. We got Iron Man. Nice. I love the Iron Mans in all these series. It says Iron Man Armor MKV. That's what it says. Alright, so there you go. MKV, MK5. That is a really nice one, and his ears aren't sticky. That's exciting. Next up, we have the Marvel Vinylmations series number 2. Here's going to be a look at some of the different figures. There's Spider-Man right there, so let's go ahead and get this one opened up. And inside, we got, it looks like we got a green guy. Now, I'm going to have to guess this is Lizard Man. What is it? It's, oh, I'm sorry, the Lizard. Excuse me. So it's the Lizard, not Lizard Man. So there's a look at the Lizard, and we'll go ahead and set him down. And moving on along, we have the Agretsuko. Now this is a kid robot. This is not Marvel, of course, but this is the new blind box series for the channel, and I wanted to open at least one of the new ones in this video. And inside we got another fox. So we keep getting these foxes. I think this is the third one that I've gotten that has the cry face. There's the little memo, office memo that comes with them. So if you haven't already seen this in the first video, there he is yet again. And then we have 2 Play-Doh eggs. We have a Spider-Man and Venom like combo here. That is such a nice looking egg. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the Play-Doh off of here. And inside we have a couple Marvel items. We have, I say a couple, we actually have 3. So we have the Hub Snaps, we have the Marvel Grabs Eggs, and then finally we have the Marvel Secret Wars Collector Keyring. And I've opened so many key rings over the years. There's just, I probably have 100 different types of key rings, and we got Spider-Man. Alright, so this is definitely going to be the theme of the video. Here is yet again another Spider-Man. I want to say that's Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's see what his name is. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is Miles Morales. So this is Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. And then next up we have the Cool Surprise Grabs Eggs. There's over 100 different types of items that you can get. These are going to be what you're really looking for, is the figures. The rest of this stuff isn't all that exciting, but hopefully we get a figure. It feels like it could be a figure. And we did, we got the Hulk. And I'm not exactly sure what this is. Does it do anything? Okay, so it does. You get a little pin inside of the Hulk. I guess, let's see, does it have ink in it? I don't know. I can't test it out on my hand, but maybe it's got ink, maybe it doesn't. It could have dried out over the years, but there is our Hulk. It's kind of a weird design for a character. All right, so next up we have the Hub Snaps HS. This is, you get 2 Hub Snaps, and I was sent an entire case of these, and I think I've gotten most of the figures. I've shown so many of these over the years, but inside we got, who do we get? Is there 3 or is there 2? Can't tell. I think we just got 2, yeah. All right, so we got the Marvel Avengers logo card. There's the checklist, and then it looks like, oh man, we got Black Widow and Doctor Strange. I had to think about it for a second. So we got 16 of 48 and 14 of 48, and just to double check, yeah, it is Doctor Strange and it is Black Widow, so I was correct in both of those. And before we open our final Play-Doh egg, I just want to show you guys this. This is the Funko Fabrications Rocket Raccoon, and it is such a nice figure. I just had to take him out of the box and show it to you guys in this video. So this guy, he's got like a plastic gun and his eyes are plastic, but the rest is very, very furry and felty. So he is such a cute Rocket. I think Rocket's going to end up saving Iron Man in that movie. That's just my guess. But alright, so next up we have the Spider-Man egg. We've just lost a star. Let's go ahead and get this Play-Doh off. And I actually made this egg like 2 weeks ago. So the Play-Doh on it has pretty much hardened up. So let's go ahead and get this open. And inside we have yet another chance at this. We have another grab zag, and then we have another, what is this? We have 2 grab zags, excuse me. Alright, so let's start with this little guy here. So again, you know, we got the Scarlet. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd like to see Thanos. I don't think I've ever seen Thanos come out of one of these. And inside we have yet another teeny tiny little foil surprise pack. And finally we have, I think it's red. Maybe we got Magneto. Oh, we got another Scarlet Spider. Okay, so 2 Scarlet Spiders for the video. Alright, so there we go. There's another Spider-Man. Alright, so here we have the grab zags yet again. This one is flat, so it's definitely not a figure. This one is kind of flat, but kind of not. So I'm going to have to assume that this is not going to be a figure that we're going to get. We got this. So it's the Avengers disc, and it looks like you kind of hold it like this. Let's see if this works. Let's try to hit Rocket. Okay, we missed Rocket. All right, that was fun. I got to do that again. All right, so here we go. One more chance at trying to hit Rocket. Let me see if I can lower my aim a little bit. There we go. So I hit Rocket. All right, so for our final item of the day, another grab zag, and inside we got, oh, we didn't get another one of those discs. Okay, we did get a figure. I was wrong. All right, so we got Iron Man. I'm going to get them put together so we can take a look at them. And what a great way to end the video with Iron Man. This is a really cool little figure that came out of those grab zag surprise packs, which are really cheap. So I'm really happy that we got that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure and press that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. This is ZerO at PG Zone HD, and thanks for stopping by.